Following Jesus and living life according to his word is a fundamental aspect of the Christian faith. It is a journey that requires dedication, commitment, and a willingness to surrender one's life to the teachings and principles of Jesus Christ. As Christians, we are called to be disciples of Jesus, to follow in his footsteps, and to live our lives in accordance with his word. Jesus' teachings are recorded in the Bible, and they provide us with a roadmap for living a life that is pleasing to God. His word is a source of guidance, comfort, and strength, and it offers us a profound understanding of God's love and redemption. By following Jesus and living according to his word, we can experience a deep sense of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment in our lives. We can develop a strong sense of identity and belonging, and we can cultivate a personal relationship with God that is authentic and transformative. One of the most significant benefits of following Jesus is the gift of salvation. Through his death and resurrection, Jesus provided us with a way to be reconciled to God and to receive forgiveness for our sins. This gift is available to everyone regardless of their background, culture, or circumstances. By putting our faith in Jesus and following him, we can experience the joy and peace that comes from knowing that we are loved and accepted by God. Following Jesus also enables us to develop a strong moral compass and a sense of values that are rooted in his teachings. Jesus' word provides us with a clear understanding of what is right and wrong, and it offers us guidance on how to live a life that is characterized by integrity, compassion, and kindness. By living according to his word, we can cultivate a sense of empathy and understanding for others, and we can develop a commitment to serving and loving those around us. In addition to these benefits, following Jesus and living according to his word can also bring us a sense of community and belonging. As Christians, we are part of a global community of believers who share a common faith and a common purpose. We can find support, encouragement, and accountability within this community, and we can develop deep and meaningful relationships with others who share our values and our commitment to following Jesus. Living according to Jesus' word also requires us to be obedient to his teachings and to submit to his will. This can be a challenging aspect of the Christian faith, as it requires us to be willing to surrender our own desires and plans to God's sovereignty. However, this surrender is not a loss of freedom, but rather a gain of true freedom. By surrendering to God's will, we can experience a sense of liberation and release from the burdens and anxieties of life. Furthermore, following Jesus and living according to his word can also bring us a sense of hope and optimism for the future. Jesus' teachings offer us a vision of a world that is redeemed and restored, where God's love and justice reign supreme. By living according to his word, we can be part of this vision, and we can contribute to the realization of God's kingdom on earth. This hope is not based on our own abilities or strengths, but rather on God's power and faithfulness. In conclusion, following Jesus and living life according to his word is a journey that is filled with purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. It is a journey that requires dedication, commitment, and a willingness to surrender one's life to God's sovereignty. By following Jesus, we can experience the gift of salvation, develop a strong moral compass, cultivate a sense of community and belonging, and find hope and optimism for the future. As Christians, we are called to be disciples of Jesus, to follow in his footsteps, and to live our lives in accordance with his word. By doing so, we can experience a deep sense of transformation and renewal, and we can become the people that God created us to be.